Certainly there is a constitutional crisis, but one thing people should be very clear about is the constitutional crisis has not been caused by the Speaker. It has been caused by the Prime Minister, who has used every power at her disposal to try to prevent Parliament from considering anything other than her deal and from making a decision on anything other than her deal. She has been misusing her powers in Parliament for some time, and she was trying to do it one more time, and the Speaker has pointed out that our procedures do not allow her to do that. She's got so used, there is no Prime Minister in British history who would have ignored a defeat of some substance on a major issue like this. Never mind the biggest defeat ever in parliamentary history. She just thinks she makes up her own rules. The Speaker told her, no, you don't. It is perfectly true that because of the arithmetic of our Parliament, there will be a need for some Conservative support for having this second vote. But yes, I think nobody can be certain because we live in extremely uncertain times. But yes, I think there's a very good chance that there will be sufficient support to go back to the people for confirmation.
If there's a constitutional crisis, it's not it's not the Speaker who's created it. Brexit has created it. And whether it's, I don't know how you define constitutional crisis, what it certainly is a total mess. Britain is in a mess, and the reason why I'm campaigning for a people's vote, another vote on the outcome of the negotiations, is to say to the British people, this is now such a mess, it's so different to what you were promised, we now know so much more, do you still want to go ahead? Because I think the country is moving towards saying no, we don't. I don't know. I do think there's definitely a sense that our politics is failing, and if you look at both the main parties are really struggling to command proper political public support. These new groupings are happening, but I just don't know. I think it all depends on what actually happens in the Brexit process. I actually think that if we get to what I would consider to be the right position, i.e. we go back to the people and the people say, do you know what, we don't want to do this, I think that would be a good thing for democracy.